Hey guys, and welcome back to another Alchemy Stars video. Today we are going to be talking about the old seal, and we're going to be talking about the 4 legendary, I guess you could say, units that you get free. You just farm them. You just farm the objectives and they are for free. So as you can see here, I have Regal here. Of course I want to build up my water team even more, so Regal is definitely my go-to here. So you do have stages that you have to complete, which are these stages here. You obviously get the first 3 here, and then there are more here. There's 4 more steps you need to do there, and we will be talking about them, how long it will take you to actually get this done, and spoilers on the next couple steps, but they've already been like told or found out. So if you don't want to know that, it will be at the end of the video anyway, so when we get to that point you can just end the video or whatever. But yeah, so we're going to have a look at these units now. If we have a look at his info, these specific units use this, and for storing up this, you deal more damage depending on how much you have. So in this case, with Regal, his is the he enters an augmented state in this round. Normal attacks can be launched diagonally, and increase normal attacks and chain. So he goes from normal, straight, and sides to diagonally, which is really good. In my opinion, it's actually really good. His chain combo obviously deals 160% damage. Obviously that goes up to the surrounding, or to 12 tiles in a diamond shape, then to 16 tiles in a radial shape, and then 2 surrounding clusters if you get the 12 chain combo, which is actually really good. So you can just do a massive amount of damage anywhere on the field. And then this is his extra stuff that doesn't really matter too much. It's just his equipment and stuff. But what we can see, he is a boss damage unit. He's really good DPS wise on bosses. Not so much on just waves, but on bosses. So just keep that in mind if you are going with Regal. I'm not going to switch properly, but if we have a look at these other units, you can get obviously one of each element. So we do have Frostfire here. So she is a fire element user. She has Meteor Storm, can choose 10 vis to deal 180% damage to one selected tile. So you can select that tile yourself, and deals 50% splash damage to the 4 tiles in a cross shape around it. And the damage increases by 10% each time this skill is cast. Can be cast multiple times each round. So you can just build up that fist, say up to like 50 or something silly like that, and you can just keep reusing it in that one round, which is actually really good, and it buffs the damage every time you use it by 10%. So that's even better. So damage wise, she's really good against waves. So in my opinion, this will be better for waves. And then her chain combo is Doomsday. Deals the percentage of damage to 3 enemies with 2 surrounding clusters. Then it upgrades to 3, and then it says it goes by the 3 nearest enemies and deals 180% damage. So that's really good. Obviously these units are going to be pretty broken, because you get them straight away. If you didn't notice either, you do get it straight away as, if we click here, can I have a look please? Can I go back to my thing? Here, it says it's at Ascension 3 when obtained, so he's already fully upgraded when you unlock him, or her, so it's pretty good. Then we go to the forest unit, or wood unit, Mythos. So hers is cost 10 vis and clears the remaining vis to deal 150% damage to all enemies in a chosen direction and their adjacent tiles. The final damage increases by 8% for every 1 vis cleared. So obviously every time you build up vis, which is what you want to do with these characters, you will deal more damage every time you use it, or depending on how much vis you've collected up. So that's really good. The chain combo deals 260% damage to one closest enemy and gain 2 vis every time you use it. 30% chance damage for 50%, and then plus 1% chance per vis. So that's just building up your vis using the chain combos. Obviously you want to do that, so that's pretty good as well. Obviously there's not really a weakest unit out of these. It's whatever you're building your team around is what these would probably be best for. And then lastly we have the Thunder unit Reqiuem, which when I used her, so you can trial out these characters, she was actually really good. She after every turn getting a chain combo, she could hit every unit on the field, which is really good. It's really good for waves. So if you are going for waves, personally I would go for the Thunder unit, but obviously it depends what sort of team you are building it around. So if we have a look at her active skill, it costs 10 vis and clears the remaining vis to deal 150 damage to all enemies. For every 1 vis cleared, the damage increases by 15% and the attack ignores 1% defense. So that's pretty good. And then we have her chain combo, which deals 160% damage to 12 tiles in a radial shape. If damage is increased or is dealt, launches 1 lightning strike at the furthest enemy, dealing the same amount of damage again. So as I said, she can literally hit any unit on the field and it's really good. So yeah, if we go back to this, I'm now going to tell you how, when you get this. So you get the old seal when you beat 714. So chapter 7, mission 14, which is the boss. There are videos on if you are struggling. Remember, you can use your support units, so you can use someone else's unit, that like a Wales unit or something, to help you out in the mission if you are struggling. If not, just grind out the levels and go back into the mission and do it again. Before you do pick one and you start doing your missions and your steps, make sure you do this in the bottom left corner. You can see is Aurorian Trial. Make sure you do the trial, because if you do the trial on each of the characters, you do get 50 Limamba crystals. So make sure you do that so you can get free 200 Limamba crystals before you start this your steps. So if I show here, so step 1 you can see on the screen. You consume 3. So we are going to talk about the steps right now. So if you don't want to know this, skip to the end when we do our summons. There are timestamps on the video, so it will show you there. But step 1, you consume 3,000 prisms, which is your stamina, which is a lot. Log in for a total of 10 days. That's not too bad. And then clear plus Spire level 30, which also isn't too bad, because that's kind of the end game at the moment when you've done the story. So it's not too bad, this step 1. Step 2 is now consume 5,000 prisms. I don't know if it refreshes. Maybe it's gone from 3,000 to 5,000. Or you have to consume back from 0 to 5,000. Otherwise, if you do, that's quite a lot. Then you have to complete 180 daily quests. Now, that's a lot of daily quests if it doesn't account for the ones you've previously done already. That's a lot of daily quests. And then you have 500,000 Nitium, which I don't know if that's like you have to use that much or you have to store that much or something like that. But yeah. Step 3, we have consume 8,000 prisms, which is again your stamina system. Clear the element experience dungeon 40 times, which is the experience of, say you're using Regal, I assume you want to use the water elements experience, and you farm that dungeon 40 times. And then you have to clear the weapon upgrade dungeon 30 times. Step 4 is consume another 8,000 prisms, complete 80 dispatch quests, which is in your what is it called, your Colossus, and then clear 60 main story boss stages, which obviously you could probably just farm that on stage 1 or chapter 1 anyway, but still you have to clear 60 bosses. And the 5th and final step is consume 10,000 prisms and then submit 10 of each of the element flare tiles or cluster crystal clusters, or potion 3, the purple mats, which I'm not sure what that is. Obviously, as it says, the purple materials, we don't know what they are yet, or from what I know, we don't know what they are yet. Obviously, no one's at that step at the moment, and I don't think we will be for a long while, but it has been estimated on Reddit that it will take roughly this is a big like rough. If you've properly optimized it, it could take people at least a month or two just to unlock one of these characters, especially if you are free to play. Obviously, if you are spending your Lumambas on stamina and refreshing your stamina all the way, it might take less time, but it'll still take roughly about a month even for the whales. So it is pretty crazy, but these are broken units and they are free for everyone. So yeah, that is that. If I was to say which unit to go for, like I said, I'm not really going to pick one for you. I'm not going to do like a tier list sort of thing or an option of which one you want to go for. Personally, just go for the one that you are building your team around, or you're already building your team of, or say you're using a water mono team like I am, and I want Regal to upgrade my team. If you already have a really good water team, you could go for a second one, say Reqiuem, your thunder teams. Go for whichever one your weakest team is, and do that. So yeah. I'm going to do my summons now. I'm going to be pulling on the Carleen banner because I do want to upgrade her more. I don't really care about Burial at the moment because I've got her on my free-to-play account. I'm not really too fussed on fire units, so I am going to be going with Carleen. So we're just going to do 110 multi and we're going to see what we can get. Here we go. Okay, we got a 5-star. We didn't get a 6-star. That's fine though. That is fine. Who are we gonna get though? Okay, Rabbi, yeah. Here's our 5-star straight away. We got Regina. I hear Regina's pretty good, so I'm actually gonna take that for my fight team. That's upgraded it more, so I'm happy with that. We got Amy. Lilium, who's a dupe. Amy again. Unimet. Chloe, she's a new unit. I haven't seen her before. Seleucid. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. Corgan. Constantine. Okay. So that's that. Okay, if you guys did find this video like information pretty good and it's good for you and things like that, obviously there are more videos on this platform that people have done about old seals and probably gone into more detail. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Also subscribe if you are new, because like I've said in previous videos, there's always going to be more Alchemy Stars videos coming out very soon in the future. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.